Hey guys, so I thought I was recording earlier and it wasn't, so I'm a little annoyed. But I was going to do a real quick tutorial on how I apply my mascara. So I start with a base coat of just the gel, which I've already got on this eye. I had started to do fibers on this one. So I'll do a base coat, both eyes, let them dry, and then I come back with one eye at a time and do another full coat of the gel, and then do fibers, mid-lash to tips, which I've done on this one already. So now I'm gonna do this eye, so I'll have you guys watch that. And so we'll do the gel. And then while it's wet, I'm gonna clean off the excess so that it looks like that. And I'll do mid-lash to tips. And I kind of use the brush to push my lashes up, like in a curling motion. I don't know how to describe other than to show you guys like this. Kind of like wisping motions, I guess. And that makes like the fibers stick a little more to the tips. And I'll just let that dry. I'll come back, and I like to wipe the excess off. And I'll seal the first eye after it's dry. And what I do is, so after you're sealing from roots to tips, I also come back on the top and I will pull some of the fibers that are like loose with the brush up like this. That extends the length. So that's one coat. And now I'm going to come back with the fibers and I'm going to do, again, tips. And I'm going to keep doing this curling, pushing up. And I know it looks clumpy, but when I come back and I seal it, it will not be that way. And then I'm going to seal this eye. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to brush the top as well to get that length. Because some of the questions that I get is, how do you get them separated? This is what I do. I don't use the comb. I use the mascara brush. So this is how I separate mine. And for the most part, I don't think my eyelashes look clumpy. I mean, I work with the tip of the brush too, so see how separated I got them? Okay, now I'm going to add more fibers because I want more length. Hopefully this 3D Plus I'm going to get this with the first application. I'm not going to have to go back for a second coat. Sorry. Alrighty, so last coat on this one, and they don't come out even with the 2 coats. I sometimes will fix the one eye that doesn't come out even, but I tried to get it done on the second coat. I just sit there and I work with it. That's the beauty of this, is, you know, we have a really good product. We can work it out. Do you see that? Let me just show you. That right there is 2 coats for me. I don't know how else to do this to show you guys a better angle. Let me fix the other eye. Let me seal it, and then I'll post a picture. But this is all I do. I don't do anything special. I do not use the comb. On occasion, I will use the blow dryer just to give it the extra lift, but I use the brush. I simply work with it. It's a very pliable, you know, product, and I've never had to really use the comb for anything other than I like the brush for my eyebrows. I do love it for working out the pencil liner, because I don't really like my eyebrows to be super bold. That I will do. But as far as my mascara, I love working it out with the brush. And so it'll be interesting for me, and I think an adjustment, because I like this brush. I'm a creature of habit, so I love this brush. I'm very used to working with this brush. I used Zoom Lash for, gosh, 3 years before I switched over to this 9 months ago. So the new brush we're getting with the 3D Fiber Lash Plus is very comparable to the new brush that to Zoom Lash, sorry. So I think it'll be a good thing. It's going to help us get those tiny little lashes right there in the corner that you see me working right now. I think it'll make it easier. But this is all I do. I mean, some people might be like, oh my God, that takes so long. Yeah, it does for me. But this is what I do. I get my results because I do take my time. And I do get compliments on how I separate them because I work them out. So I am sorry, I didn't mean to cover the camera. I'm done. I just need to do my bottom lashes. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. Do you see that? That length right there? All that separation, all done with the brush. And I'll try to do more tutorials. Not on my hair because obviously it's a mess right now. But I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.